A while back, the internet was buzzing around media site Kotaku and their insightful interview with Xbox head Phil Spencer. And as many of you already know, we gave our full-on professional opinion on the matter of Microsoft's Zenimax acquisition and what we believed it means. Now, while we will not bore you with rehashing the obvious on the matter, we will point out that some PlayStation faithful did not agree with our take on the majority of those Zenimax games being exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem, and that's okay. Of course, we get it. If you're a huge fan of Zenimax games and those games are removed from your console of choice, that may leave you somewhat disappointed. Sure. Now, even after the Kotaku and Phil Spencer interview, there are many of you who are still holding out hope that games like Elder Scrolls 6, even Fallout 5, etc., will still more than likely also be available on the PlayStation 5. To which we say, we believe that you're wasting your hope. Listen, the PlayStation 5 might receive Starfield. I said this before, and I also said might. But as it looks today, that game could also end up as an exclusive on Xbox's ecosystem. Now, let me say this before I break down this Zenimax part of the Phil Spencer interview. Yes, we do believe that some games from the Zenimax family of developers will come to the PlayStation 5. Yes, we do. Yet, rest assured that when Microsoft allows this to happen, it will be a purposeful strategy, we believe, to promote Game Pass, and in our opinion, a brilliant strategy. However, no, we do not believe this will be a trend among Zenimax games, because while the Game Pass marketing offers look favorable alongside the $70 PlayStation 5 offer for new games, the ultimate offer is exclusivity, period. If the only place to play Starfield, Fallout 5, Elder Scrolls 6, and so on is only on the Xbox ecosystem, that is far more definitive and exact. Now looking at the Kotaku interview and how Phil Spencer answered those specific questions. The biggest takeaway from the interview was when he was asked, is it possible to recoup a $7.5 billion investment if you don't sell Elder Scrolls 6 on the PlayStation? And of course, as Kotaku has stated, Phil Spencer quickly stated, yes, absolutely. I don't want to flip-flop about that. This deal was not done to take games away from another player base like that. Nowhere in the documentation that we put together was, how do we keep other players from playing these games? We want more people to be able to play games, not fewer people to be able to play games. But I'll also say in the model, I'm just answering directly the question you had. When I think about where people are going to be playing and the number of devices that we had, and we have xCloud and PC and Game Pass and our console base, I don't have to go ship those games on any other platforms other than the platforms that we support in order to kind of make the deal work for us, whatever that means. End quote. Now, in a recent interview, Phil Spencer discusses the potential for additional tiers of Xbox Game Pass, which could include a free bundled TV stick to play xCloud games. His quote goes on to say, I think you're going to see lower priced hardware as parts of our ecosystem when you think about streaming sticks and other things that somebody might want to just go plug into their TV and go play via xCloud. You could imagine us having something that we just included in the Game Pass subscription that gave you an ability to stream xCloud games to your television and buying the controller. End quote. Microsoft has made it known that they're looking to get their first-party games on all of their platforms, consoles, Game Pass, Windows 10s, and now streaming, as soon as possible, day and date of launch. This is unlike what we've seen from PlayStation, who after a few years eventually have added many of their first-party hits onto their PlayStation Now streaming service. This would certainly support Phil Spencer's claim that Microsoft could recoup their $7.5 billion investment into Zenimax. I'm sure if Microsoft manages to offer Xbox TV sticks, where a user would simply need a controller to play Xbox's biggest and brightest games, in addition to all of their aforementioned platforms with Game Pass, Phil Spencer's response would become a reality sooner than you may think. Based on Microsoft's lofty ambitions, headed up by Phil Spencer and company, when people say, now is a great time to be a gamer, what they are actually saying is, now is a great time to expand your gaming loyalties. And there you have it.